Hey guys, welcome back from the weekend. We're excited at the COVID Cocktail Club to start another week with you guys. While we wish we weren't here in this situation having to do so, given that we are, we love spending time with you guys and sharing various cocktails and fun ways to at least spend our time together. So we're going to start today with a Pimm's cup, which is, I'd say it's interesting at minimum, very secretive in terms of the recipe, the history about the Pimm's cup. You know, when we think about Pimm's cups, we think of the actual cocktail, but the actual spirit, the liqueur, is actually Pimm's, in this case, Pimm's #1 cup. As Ricey and I were actually talking about earlier, there's actually a number of, historically, there's been, I think, what, 6 or 7 Pimm's?
Yeah, 5, but whatever.
I found 6. Maybe there's one you don't know about.
Maybe.
But anyways.
You can't get the rest of them. This is the only one you can really get.
Right, correct.
The rest sort of fell out of fashion.
Yes, and it started back in the 1840s in London. It's been made probably more popular in at least locally or domestically in the States in New Orleans, where it's become very popular due to that cocktail being very refreshing and, you know, it sort of helps beat the southern heat.
Yeah, y'all, this is the epitome of day drinking. This yes. Drink is like day drinking at its very finest. This is a great summer drink all day long, low ABV sort of sipper. So make a few.
It's also the drink. It's the drink of Wimbledon. Did you know that?
I was going to say, for me, it makes me a little bit sad since June should have been Wimbledon, but. That's
true. That's true. In terms of Pimm's itself, though, it's sort of indescribable, like the flavor. It's similar to like a cola, or I read somewhere, this is, really, I think, a really good description. It's more like Dr. Pepper, because you can't quite describe what Dr. Pepper tastes like, right? It's like cola, but not, and it's sort of sweet, sort of bitter. So that's sort of the description I think actually fits best.
It's a good call.
Yeah. Rice, I thought about you earlier when I was reading about all the various Pimm's cups. So you had, well, one, which is still around, which is gin-based. Number 2 was Scotch, followed by brandy-based, rum-based, rye-based, vodka, but I did not see a mezcal-based Pimm's cup.
Number 7.
So that could be number 7. So I'll let you propose that one. Anyways, again, I mentioned slightly bitter, slightly sweet. The color comes from the various botanicals and herbs. It is gin-based, as I said. Also, it's orange peel, which gives it that color. And when you see us make one in a minute, if you haven't seen one before, I think it's a really pretty, it's just a very pretty, crisp, classic summer cocktail. So we're excited to make that.
The nice thing also about this drink is, I think when Jason and I were both doing a little bit of research on it, we found that there is seriously no right way to make this. If you go to 5 different restaurants and order a Pimm's cup, I think you'll get 5 different recipes. Yeah. Sometimes it feels very crisp and clean, like you just said, and sometimes, like I'm going to make mine, it's more of a fruit salad mess. You know, so sometimes like there's no right way to do it. You can shake it, you can strain it, you can build it right in the glass. It's just a sort of whatever goes, sort of, as long as you use Pimm's in there, you can call it a Pimm's cup.
So you're making a healthy version is what you're saying?
Healthy.
It's a healthy version.
Right. Okay. It's diet cocktails.
Got it. All right, shall we get started?
Let's.
Okay. So since it looks like we're making very different versions of the same drink, imagine that, as we want to do. We'll do this a little bit slower, kind of walk you guys through, again, sort of a more classic spin, a healthier spin that Ricey's making there, and we're going to walk you through sort of the order of things, because there is an order to things. So I'm starting with just a base cucumber, chopped up, ready to be muddled. Looks like I see cucumber there somewhere.
Yeah, I think it has to have cucumber to be Pimm's cup. I think maybe I lied. I think it has Pimm's and cucumber.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty sure there has to be cucumber and lemon in there somewhere.
When you're muddling cucumber, while you can muddle it as it's sliced, it's better if you kind of chop it up already, kind of get it prepped. It's easier to muddle and chop down once it's inside. And then that's all I'm going to be muddling. Are you add anything to yours?
I am. I'm also going to add a strawberry.
Okay. Which I've seen as a class. That's if there is another sort of classic staple to the Pimm's, at least from a garnish standpoint. I see a lot of strawberries in the recipe.
Yeah, I see it a lot. And my ship driver brought me a really beautiful batch of strawberries. So before my kids eat all of them, I'm going to steal some.
See, it was meant to be. Yeah. All right, so let's muddle first.
Okay.
I don't want to spend like 30 minutes.
Hold that thought. Sam, I'm filming.
Oh.
Hey. Yeah, just give me another 10 minutes or so.
Never a dull moment.
I'm gonna muddle the shit out of this one because I really want the juices to be really good.
Yet another classic term that Ricey, is that from Death and Co.'s cocktail book in terms of descriptions?
Muddle the shit out of?
Muddle the shit out, yeah.
Yeah, I think it means like squeeze 40 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm happy.
All right. So again, speaking to more of a classic, well, a classic spin with a new variation. I'm not getting caught. 2 ounces of Pimm's. And then to make mine a little bit boozier, because as Ricey said, it is a low ABV, which is low alcohol by volume. So it is a good day drinking cocktail. But given everything going on, I think we can all handle a little extra kick. So I'm adding 1 ounce of gin. It's a gin-based cocktail already, so I just think it's kind of appropriate. If you're using gin, certainly have fun with it. Pick one that you like. I'm using just a classic Hendrix because it actually is a cucumber-based gin already, so I feel like, again, sort of a natural fit. But I know, Ricey, you had one. I've got one somewhere back here, too, that they do a summer solstice. It's got a little more floral flavor to it.
Could have done a berry, whatever. You could do anything in there, but
Yep.
I just did the 2 ounces of Pimm's, and then I'm gonna add 1 ounce of fresh lemon.
Okay. Before we shake, you may be noticing I actually had a second bottle. This one was, I think this is about a year or 2 old. I've not, as you can tell, I've not used it a lot. So I find it to be a little sweet, but it's Pimm's blackberry and elderflower. So if you like things a little bit sweeter, I would still encourage you to start with the Pimm's #1 just to see what you think of it. Maybe make a second version just to compare. So again, a little more, I'd say it's appropriate for summer too. You know, bright, floral, sweet, different color too. It's a little more of a berry color.
Nice purpley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we ready to shake?
Okay, let's get some ice and shake it.
Do it. Ready?
Let's do it.
20 shakes, or are you going to shake the shit out of it for 40 times?
No, I am just gonna regular 20 shakes. I don't want to over dilute.
Okay. Now, I'm excited about my glass because I feel like Ricey kind of gets all the credit for the cool, fancy garnishes. So mine's not really a garnish per se, but I took a Collins glass, wrapped it in cucumber. It's pretty fancy. And actually put it in the freezer for about a half an hour, which allows it to sort of stick to the sides. Actually, if you do it overnight, it's even better, but who plans overnight for Pimm's cocktails? But anyways, it's not going to add a whole lot of flavor. It's just, you know, more, it's pretty. It will add some, I think some of that sort of cucumber essence to it, but it's not going to overpower it.
It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Plus,
What do you
when
have there?
you get it in gold, it looks very Wimbledon-y. I love it.
Yours is just clear.
I'm honestly, because I'm planning on going to town on the garnish on this one, I'm really just using one of my water glasses.
I won't tell.
Strain it in. Looks like a Bloody Mary, but it's not.
Oh, that strawberry made a big difference.
It's strawberry, right?
Now, we typically talk about fancy mixers like Fever Tree. When it comes to ginger ale, you know, I've yet to find one that like I find is that much better. I mean, honestly, good old school Canada Dry is fine. You're just adding a little bit. It's not like a tonic where it represents a large portion. This is more of a splash. But Rice, do you have any preferences on ginger ale? Or?
No, not really. But I was going to say, if you don't have ginger ale, you could also use, honestly, in here with fresh ginger. We could have put fresh ginger in there. That actually would have been really nice now that I'm thinking about it. Fresh ginger and then some sparkling water would have been good. If you have the lemon in, you know, you can do just the regular sparkling water, throw in ginger beer. I mean, they'll all be a little bit different, but you could try all of them and let us know what your favorite is.
And then top with, in my case, ginger ale.
Lovely. And then, like I said, I'm going to garnish the hell out of this bad boy. And let's see. Found some, just an orange slice there. And a strawberry and cucumber here.
Would you rather have a bowl?
Yeah, this one pretty much, you're right. You really could eat this one with a spoon, I think.
Although, kidding aside, this is, if you ever want to make a batch cocktail, you could do a big Pimm's like a punch. With lots of fruit, it'd be a really easy one to make as like as a batch or a punch for parties.
Super pretty in a picture.
What's that?
Super pretty in a picture.
Yep.
There's some cucumber slices and some strawberry slices and orange.
rosemary?
That's some rosemary. And some more mint. It's really a salad.
It's like a British Bloody Mary.
Yes, it's very British. They also they drink these while playing cricket.
Of course they do.
And I've seen a whole lot of weird sports going on outside. I've seen some weird badminton and a lot of lacrosse and some frisbee golf.
Yeah.
I've not seen cricket.
I've not. My garnish, because I did the cucumber, just for color and effect, I did some blackberries. Keep it simple. But I have one of your favorite things I'm adding to mine. Paper straws.
Oh, I hate paper straws.
Ricey loves paper straws.
Oh, I hate paper straws.
As much as she loves old fashions and espressos. Those are two of your three of your top favorites.
How many of my pet peeves can you get in one cocktail here? Yeah, I just don't like paper straws because they disintegrate in my mouth and I don't like them. And I understand plastic straws are the devil, but
it means you have to drink faster. That's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave mine strawless.
Okay.
So we've got a fun week planned out for you guys. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? It'll be a surprise. And I'm gonna, in the meantime, go. Enjoy my fruit salad.
Do you want a fork?
I may. I may
Good.
need a fork.
I like your Pimm smoothie. It looks good.
Yeah, I like. Cute.
Cheers, Rice.
Cheers, Jason.